Hey there, Roy Patterson. I am going to talk to you today about about PROPERTiii.com and how we're building local property businesses where everybody profits. And if you like what we are doing, then we'd love to have you on board, and you'll profit too. Now, there's a lot of information that needs to be covered, so we're going to break it up into a bunch of different little videos. And initially, I'm just going to do a quick overview. You're probably going to want to just stop the presentation, just read a few slides if you want, but I'm just going to race through them. So first, why the triple I? One, basically, the three I's looks like three people, which is looks like a small crowd or a small community, which is everything, which is what we do, and it enables us to get the domain names that we want. So our mission is to make property accessible to everyone, to create a lot of jobs in local areas, and to build social enterprise into the properties and businesses that we touch. So what we're actually doing, we're building a system that enables property owners, investors, developers to find, improve, buy, sell, and market their properties. We're building a massive database of homeowners and buyers, sellers that we can then offer other different properties and property-related products and services to, and we're making it simple, fun, and affordable for people to start a property business. So for our clients themselves, developers use us to market and pre-sell their properties. Realtors and investors use us to find buyers and sellers. Buyers, individual homeowners will just use it if they're if they're looking to buy a property, and same thing if they're looking to sell a property. And homeowners can use it to help improve the value of their property by tapping into our crowd. So a few of the reasons why the opportunity is great. One, it's just huge. I mean, property, it's a billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar industry. There's probably $1 billion worth of property sales every hour of every day. We know how to grow crowds. We've built the #1 LinkedIn crowdsourcing group. We've built 40 other crowdsourcing groups in different areas, and so we know how to do it. And crowdsourcing of property is inevitable. Crowdsourcing is being done in hundreds of other industries now, and having it done in property is just a matter of time. And in fact, we're already starting to see it. And the database that we're creating is just going to be priceless. And the good thing with it is it's growing. It grows exponentially. Every time we do a campaign, it grows. So it's the database itself is a huge part of the opportunity. So just having a quick overview of the website. It's really built around different different tools. One is it's really our properties are not so much just a property as a campaign to us. So we break each campaign into different tasks and projects, and each task or project is worth a different amount, in which the client decides. They might decide that designing the landscaping is worth $500, and designing a 3D animation of the walkthrough of the property is worth $3,000. So all those things are just factored into as different tasks and projects. Communities are based on trust, and so we really build a lot of tools in there to enable our community to get to know each other and just see what they've done before and decide whether that's someone they want working on their campaign or that's someone they want to work for on their campaign. And obviously the database is a big part of it, and that matches our users to the different campaigns. So it just shows you some of the things on the campaign page itself. It shows the users, it shows the rewards available, it shows the project. So lots of detail on those. So how does this actually make our partners money? Well, our partners get 50% of the profits from their area. So whether that be from the crowdfunding of properties, from buying, improving, and selling a property through crowdfunding, or whether it's through doing campaigns for our clients, or through the spin-off businesses. Everything's based on 50-50 with the crowd, 50-50 with our partners. And specifically, so an example, if in an area we make there's $1 million revenue, $1 million gross profit, then the crowd itself gets half of that for doing for participating. So they would get $500,000. And then the local partner would get 50% of what's left, so they get $250,000. Our regional partner would get 50% of what's left, $125,000, and so on. So how we get our clients? Primarily through social media and viral marketing. Every campaign we do, our crowds are blogging about it, doing stuff on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and that just grows. That just drives people to our landing pages for individual campaigns, and also to webinars so people can learn more about it. So as a local partner, what would you actually do? Primarily schmoozing. You'd be networking with key clients, whether they're developers, investors, or homeowners, and looking for local opportunities, local partnering opportunities with suppliers. So what do we do to support you? Improving the website, the usability. We're growing the crowd. We're developing marketing strategies and executing on them, reminding the data for where the opportunities are, and in general, just creating as much profit for our partners as we can. The income potential, and we see it as being almost the same as, should be the same as realtors and developers. So our top realtors and developers are earning $100,000 to $1 million a year, and average ones earn less than that. They earn a living. The cost of being a partner, basically 1 cent per person in your area. So if there's 100,000 people in your area, then it's $1,000. If there's 1 million people in your area, then it's $10,000. But you don't have to pay all that up front. In essence, we're enabling everyone to bootstrap this, same as we're doing. So you only pay a 1% deposit for your area. So if your area is $10,000 for 1 million people, then you're only paying $100 up front. You pay 9% when the website goes live, and you can actually see what we've built and make sure that it's what you thought. And the balance is purely pay from ongoing profits. So if we're not doing our job and driving clients and making this work for you, then we don't get paid. So we also know that it's hard to decide right now. You can't see what we're actually building. It's very speculative. So we're saying help now, decide later. Once the website's live, you can then decide if you want to be a local partner and proceed with the whole thing, or if you just want to be a client, then you can just take that option, and we'll give you a 300% return on what you pay now. So if you put $100 towards your area, then you get a $300 credit on your account. Either way, you've helped us. Appreciate it for sure. And that's how PROPERTiii works. So if you want to go ahead, we're making it simple. Just ping me online or send me an email or a phone call. We'll talk about whether the pros and cons, whether this is right for you or not. I'll let you know. We can pick what the closest area is available. You just pay your deposit, and once you approve the paperwork, we start building your area, and away we go. So that's it. So if you like what we're doing, then I'd love to have you as a client and/or partner. And thank you very much. Bye for now.